What's going on, champs and champets? It's FireMonkey here, and Fortnite OG is officially released. However, there's a lot of stuff missing from it currently that has been leaked before. Things like duos and trios, which currently exist in the files, but also ranked mode, and even bot lobby support. So in today's YouTube video, I'll be telling you about all the information you need to know regarding right now at the launch of Fortnite OG, the things missing, and what you could be expecting them adding later down the line. Now, to start it all off, let's talk about ranked mode first. They mentioned that ranked mode is going to be coming in the near future. However, according to their own API, ranked mode for Fortnite OG is set to officially launch with the v33.10 update, meaning around December 9th, December 10th, when the new update comes out for the current season we're in, we're going to be getting that new ranked mode update for Fortnite OG added to the game, unless they have some last minute delays that require them to actually revert it and require them to delay it a little bit further. However, it will be its own system. It will start off in ranked season 0, similar to how Rocket Racing ranked mode would work, similar to how even Fortnite normal ranked mode works, similar to how Fortnite reload ranked mode work. Every other ranked mode in the game basically will work in the exact same way. And then just like everything else, you will be able to actually go ahead and progress your ranks. You'll be able to go all the way up to the Unreal rank. It'll reset every so often, maybe whenever the OG season ends, it will probably reset then. And it's pretty much just going to work like your standard ranked mode, but it will also have support for a Fortnite OG zero build, because I know there's some people who prefer the zero build version. So this means that starting with the v33.10 update, assuming everything goes smoothly, you'll have Rocket Racing ranked, you'll have Reload ranked, you'll have Battle Royale ranked, you'll have Zero Build ranked, and then you'll have Fortnite OG ranked, and then of course Reload and Fortnite OG both have their zero build support, so it's not like you're completely locked out of those or anything else. So that is something to kind of be expecting. But another thing that's very important to kind of talk about that has been leaked before is bot lobbies. As you guys know, I play a lot of bot lobbies. However, I do play some ranked mode here and there, not too often, but I do in fact play it every once in a while. And even though bot lobbies are in the files right now, bot lobby support is currently disabled. If you try matchmaking into a bot lobby, it doesn't let you. If you actually check the API response, it tells you it's like, oh, the ability to matchmake into playlist underscore bots underscore figment, which is the code name for Fortnite OG, underscore solo or whatever else, is currently disabled, and you're unable to matchmake into it. But bot lobby support is in the files, and most likely what they're going to do is enable that either in a future season of Fortnite OG, or they're going to actually end up enabling it once we start seeing the player count for Fortnite OG start going a little bit lower and lower. That way people feel a little bit better about playing Fortnite OG, right? Because if you're going to lose all the time in Fortnite OG, you're probably not going to play it as much as you would other modes. So it does exist in the file right now. However, it doesn't appear like they're going to be activating it right now, and it could be something we could be waiting for a little bit before they actually go ahead and give it to us. But it does exist, and they can activate it if they want to, both for building enabled Fortnite OG and for zero build Fortnite OG. Now, with all of that said, bot lobby support, there's another thing we gotta mention here. Where is duos and trios? And to answer this one, I think they might try to be mimicking the Fortnite OG system a little bit too well here, because back in preseason, before season 1 of Fortnite OG even launched, we had a few changes. And actually, maybe this was during season 1 or whatever, back before we actually had the Battle Pass system, but it was in the v1.6.4 update on September 29th, 2017, where they added duos to the game, they added supply drops, they vaulted the Zapatron and added, vaulted energy ammo as well. And even though we don't have the Zapatron currently enabled in Fortnite OG, they could be trying to replicate that old feeling of Fortnite, where they're going to end up actually adding duos to the game a little bit later down the line, after it's already kind of evolved and after they've had a few downtime updates here and there to change the loot pool, so that they literally one-to-one mimic the old Fortnite system. Because on top of all this, on top of mimicking things, something I should mention is that according to the documentation that some content creators like CypherPK got, we're going to be reliving the old Fortnite events as well. So the old Rocket event, the unvaulting event where we all shot the drum gun and brought that back, those old events are set to be repeated in Fortnite OG, and you'll be able to once again experience them in that mode. So it does appear like they're trying to one-to-one replicate the old feeling of the game by also replicating one-to-one the old game modes, the old LTMs maybe could even show up in Fortnite OG, but the old systems on how they updated it over time for that game as well. Even going as far as to relive those events in its own original glory on the older maps. So that is definitely something to kind of keep your eyes out for, but it does bring up the question of where is Trios? And to kind of talk about Trios, we have to talk about the fact that Trios, I don't believe, was available at launch. Yeah, if I look over here, Trios came like 2 to 3 years later, because when we talk about Fortnite solo, duos, and squads, that released in September 2017. Trios didn't come out until January 31st, 2019 with Chapter 2 Season 5. So even though Trios is in the game files, I highly expect them to not be enabling it for us to actually play on it, at least not right now. Maybe they'll go ahead and enable it a little bit sooner than they would have back in the old days of Fortnite when it was Chapter 2 Season 5 and they added it, but it does exist in the files. They could enable it. I just think that they're trying to really mimic that old aesthetic of Fortnite and the old system that was in place there. Now, they have mentioned some other stuff, such as the fact that, you know, we could potentially end up going to Chapter 2 in Fortnite OG. I wonder if there's ever going to be a cutoff where they're like, after this chapter, you're going back to Chapter 1 once again, or what they're going to actually play at there, because, you know, they can't just go all the way back to Chapter 6 like we currently are, because eventually normal OG Fortnite or whatever would have caught up to normal Battle Royale, and that would be a little odd. But it is interesting to see how they could potentially bring Chapter 2 into that OG Fortnite feeling, and could end up adding these little things in the same way that they existed in the original days of Fortnite, where stuff like duos didn't exist right away until later down the line, stuff like trios not existing until a whole chapter later. They could do a lot of stuff like that, and if they plan to actually do it like that, then it'd be interesting to see if bots and bot lobby support isn't even fully added until Chapter 2 Season 1. I've only played one match of Fortnite OG so far, so I'm not for sure if there's any bots in those lobbies as of right now. I know when I've checked the actual files, it does look like they do already support bots in normal, you know, Fortnite Battle Royale, OG, and all that type of stuff, so there most likely is bots that kind of roam around in the Fortnite OG game mode. However, they might not actually enable that OG Fortnite bot lobby support fully until they go into the Chapter 2 area. A lot of that stuff, you know, regarding when they're going to enable things or disable things, change stuff up or whatever else, is kind of in that vague territory where it's like it exists in the files. They could be trying to go super OG and kind of, you know, relive that stuff, since they're trying to also relive events, but it also could be something that got scrapped during development or isn't set to come to the game, and instead, whenever you want to play Fortnite OG, you're just locked into playing Fortnite OG against other real players for the most part, right, with no actual bot lobby support. Now, it would be interesting to see what they plan on doing later down the line with all of this stuff going on. I mean, right now, you know, with Fortnite OG launching, it had over 1 million players playing it actively right now. I think if I go to my lobby right now, it's still in like the 900,000 player mark area. So they have a lot of people grinding out Fortnite OG, a lot of people loving it, and they really just got to keep it up, right? You know, they got to continue adding support for more things. You know, imagine if we get the old style of the blog post patch notes or whatever else for Fortnite OG as they continue going through all of the seasons and all that type of stuff. It could be really cool to see, but we do at least know that, hey, ranked mode is set to come in v33.10 as long as they don't have any issues, according to the API itself. According to Epic Games, you know, creator partners or whatever, like Cypher PK, we're going to be reliving the old events once again, meaning like the Nexus event, the Butterfly event, all that type of stuff. We should be able to relive it in Fortnite OG, and there's a lot to kind of be expecting in that giant land of, hey, how OG truly can OG Fortnite even be? With that said, however, I hope this gave you all the information you need to know regarding Fortnite OG, regarding some of the stuff that is missing that we did leak was supposed to come to Fortnite OG, such as bot lobby support and duos and trios, and even ranked mode. And if you did, consider subscribing and support the content I create. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I will see you guys next time with another upload. Peace out.